Hi students, and in the previous class we learned about the natural environment. So in the natural environment, biotic, abiotic, that divided into biotic, abiotic, and that's together we are calling it the domains of the earth. In the domains of the earth we learn about the lithosphere and about hydrosphere. Lithosphere is nothing but a rock part, okay, the topmost layer of the earth up to 100 kilometers deep. And next about hydrosphere, all the water bodies on the earth in the form of liquid, gas, okay, and solid. So that's called hydrosphere. So now we are going to learn about the atmosphere. Already we learned that, and now we are going to learn about atmosphere. So this atmosphere, the layer of air is envelopes a thin air layer. It envelops the earth. Already we know that in the 6th class we learned. So if it is the earth. So here the thin layer of air. A thin layer of air envelopes around the earth. A thin layer of air like this. This is a thin layer of air and surrounds the earth. So this we can call atmosphere. Understand? So this consists of various gases. Also it is a mixture of gases. Okay. So this is the mixture of gases. So what are the gases are present here? We'll see nitrogen will be there in this. Nitrogen. So nitrogen is being, so this is the constitute about 78% of atmosphere. In the atmosphere, 78% of atmosphere, it's constitute, nitrogen constitute about 78%. Next, constituting about the oxygen. Oxygen presents about 21%. How much? 21%. And next another remaining 1% is, what's that? Carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. Okay. So here it is 1%. Not only the carbon dioxide, other gases also present here. So what are the other gases are there? Krypton, xenon, helium, all together form 1%, including what? Carbon dioxide. Okay. So these are the gases are present in atmosphere. Nitrogen 78%, oxygen 21%, carbon dioxide, helium, krypton, xenon, these are all constitute about 1%. So this is about the atmosphere. And also atmosphere having a specialty that word, and that whatever the dangerous rays are which are coming from the harmful rays from the sun, that rays of the sun the rays of the sun are objected by the atmosphere to not reach earth surface. So it objecting to not reach the earth surface. So if it is a sun rays, it is objecting here. What are the rays? That is a harmful rays. If it falls on the earth surface, it may affect to our skin, and we may get some skin diseases. And also it is affect to the plants and water, and it is affect to the atmosphere. So it is one of the protection for us, and it is protecting us from the harmful rays of the sun. Okay, so this is about atmosphere. And next another one we'll see after atmosphere. So next one we can see biosphere. Already we know in the previous class, in the 6th, we learned about some information about the biosphere. What the meaning of the bio? Bio is nothing but life. Bio means life. All living beings, like animal kingdom, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, plant kingdom, together we can call biosphere. And the animal kingdom, plant kingdom, the human beings, and also creepers, these are all together. They are being in the biosphere. The biosphere means life, and these are all together we are calling biodiversity. Okay, so that's are all living and also interdependent on each others to support their life. Okay, they are all interdependent. What? Plant kingdom, animal kingdom, human beings, these are all interdependent on each other to support their life. Okay, so in the biosphere we can see, so this biosphere is majorly, major two elements are there. What? Consumers and producers. First one is the producers, we'll see. Producer. Producer is to produce something. What? That producer is nothing but that is the capable to make food by themselves through the environment. Okay, so that we can call the producers. Example of the what producers are? Plants. Many of the plants we can call as the producers. Next we can see after producers, and the next one is the consumers. Consumers. So what is consumers? Consumers are consumes, and they are not having capacity to produce the food, but they are depending on the others. Others is nothing but they are depending on the producers. These consumers, example, animals. Animals are not producers. They can't produce themselves food, and they are depending on the producers. The consumers are producing on the producers. So this biosphere, these two major elements are there. One is the producers, and the other one is the consumers. And also this producer also called autotrophs. Producers also called as autotrophs. And also the consumers also called what? We can see these heterotrophs. Consumers we can call as the heterotrophs. Producers also call autotrophs. Heterotrophs, autotrophs. Don't confuse. Okay. Autotrophs, producers. Heterotrophs, consumers. So this is called the biosphere. And next we will see about the ecosystem. What? Ecosystem. So this ecosystem, already we learn about the biosphere is divided into plant kingdom, animal kingdom, and they are all interdependent, and also they are having a physical environment. Physical environment, what we can call the physical environment. Example, pond. A pond is there. In the pond, fish is there, and other creepers are there. Some plants are there. All are growing in the pond, and fish requires water. If there is no water, fish can't live there. And other creepers and all other things are living in them. And also all other things requires what? Sunrise also. Water they want, sunrise they want. So this whatever the sunrise and water we can call what? Physical environment. We can call as a physical environment. So this ecosystem is nothing but this plant kingdom, animal kingdom, and also physical environment. These all together, these are all three things are interdependent on each other. But for all this, what physical environment is required for plant kingdom and animal kingdom. So the plant and animal kingdom are dependent on each other. So whatever this interdependent, they are depending on each other. So that we are calling as a ecosystem. Understand? That's we are calling as ecosystem. So next we'll see about the human environment. human. So in this human environment already we know what are developed by the human, like a bridge, house, and also these roads, constructions, these are all we can call by the human, which are all developed by the human. And in the early man, so we can see the early man only they are being in the forest, and they was in the forest and they took the forest goods only, they ate that, and they depended on the forest, and whatever available in the forest that only they consumed, and they continued their life. Okay, but laterly they slowly started what? Growing crops and raising animals, and this lead to starting and what the invention of wheel. After invention of the wheel, they started surplus of food, and they are storing somewhere and they are carrying that food to somewhere, and in this way the business process started. So after that, as some what engines, steam engine invented. So after steam engine, this total system changed slowly. Slowly the companies are evolved. Understand? So like this, so many factories are started. In this way, this total the environment changed, and the man slowly started cutting the forest and taking out all the minerals from the ground, and in this way they continuously going, and they are taking all the raw materials, and they are cutting down the forest for farming purpose. In this way they destroyed all the forest area and all the land areas and all the minerals they are taking out. In this way, while running that, all the industries were emitting out that smoke. In this way, say huge damage happened to the environment. So due to this, urbanization, huge population, and also going much, and they are going to construct more and more buildings, and on that way, and many industries are evolved. So every day much smoke is coming out, and they are polluting the environment. So this is affecting to environment. It is affected to the environment, and it should not happen, and we must be protect environment. So as human beings we have knowledge that so if environment is good, we will be good. Otherwise, if it is affect, also automatically it will affect to ours. So we have to protect the environment, and so this we have to maintain healthy balance between human and environment and nature. We have to healthy balance human and also environment. The nature must be good, then only we are able to live properly. So this is about the lesson of our environment, and next new lesson we will start. Okay, now up to here clear. Okay.